Hey there everyone, Dr. Beth Westy here, and I wanted to come on and talk about how to target belly fat specifically for you. Now, this is something where I see a lot of things that make me super annoyed on ads on, Facebook or, different things that pop up in your computer. Do this to fight belly fat. Don't eat this. Take this supplement. I'm like, that's all crap. It's all crap. So here are some basic things, and here's the truth on how to really target belly fat. Now, when we're talking about belly fat, a lot of times women will look down at their stomachs and you pinch, you're like, pinch, no, that belly fat. Well, the truth is that there's two different types of fat in your abdomen. One is subcutaneous fat, and that is the fat that's right underneath your skin, that you have kind of everywhere in your body. And that fat is necessary, is protective, all these other things. But the other type of fat is visceral fat. Now, visceral fat is highly associated with things like diabetes, heart disease, increased blood pressure, a lot of other diseases, but also obesity, insulin resistance, things like that. And that oftentimes is the belly fat that is the toughest to get rid of. So you can go to the gym, you can do all these other things and sort of tone up and lean up, and you're like, yes, I'm feeling it, I'm doing it, yeah. And then you're like, but I still have this tire around my belly. What the heck? I still got this stuff right in the middle. How do I get that? How do I target it? Well, it's not gonna be by doing this certain ab workout, right? No ab workout is gonna do that for you. Yes, doing an ab workout, working out your core, all that is great, super duper. Build your core stability, absolutely. But what you're gonna do is build up abs underneath those layers of fat. Yep. And super fun thing for women, when you actually get a really strong core, when you get a really strong, solid core, it's not just, oh, my belly's flat or whatever. Your abdomen is actually like a tree trunk. You don't have a waist anymore, which a lot of times when they're targeting belly fat, you actually want to have that waist. You want to have that feminine figure. You want to have your waist kind of come in and then your waist to go out and have hips and stuff. Think about gymnasts. Gymnasts have super strong cores, and their waist is just as wide as their hips almost, right? And it's because their core is just solid muscle. So if you are doing a crap ton of core exercises, and not saying that you can't, right? Like, yeah, if that's your thing, cool, but just know that doing all these exercises and working the crap out of your core isn't going to target belly fat anymore. It's going to build up that muscle underneath, and then sometimes you notice you're like, I feel strong, but I'm doing like an hour of abs all the time. That's a lot, right? This is what I'm talking about, like an hour of abs, and you're getting this muscle built up underneath that fat layer. That's what is not going to work for you, right? Like, that's not going to get you the result that you want. So here are some things that are going to really help, and a lot of it is dietary. You'll notice dietary things to help get rid of belly fat. First thing is increase your protein overall. Getting protein in overall, protein pacing, all of that. Abs are made in the kitchen. Abs are made in the kitchen. You need to get the right nutrients in order to have that belly fat decrease. This is also going to support your system going through intermittent fasting for women. Protein at night before you go to bed. This actually helps your system build and repair muscle a lot better while you're sleeping. This is tied to the growth hormone that gets released while you're sleeping at night. And without that protein available as a resource, your body doesn't get a chance to rebuild as quickly. The more muscle tissue you have, the more fat that you burn, right? So, and I want to clarify too, because we're talking about getting the right amount of abs, right? This isn't not like hulking up, getting that hulked out center for abs. This is a lot of women want to decrease the belly fat. Yes, you want to have more muscle mass, but you don't need to be doing an hour of core exercises all day, every day, to try and target that belly fat, right? Without doing this. Intermittent fasting for women. This actually specifically targets that visceral fat that's in your midsection, and that is that trouble area for women. It is really important you're doing intermittent fasting for women, that you're supporting your system while you're doing this, and that you're able to come out on the other side of it really healthy, really strong, feeling amazing. The last piece of it with exercise, incorporating different exercise in there. It's not just about doing cardio and being on the treadmill all day. It is about incorporating weights, doing some interval training, really doing a lot of different types of exercise to keep your overall system more fit. That is also going to help you build, maintain, and burn more belly fat overall. So these are the top things to focus on. If you do not have a good plan, if you have been struggling for a really long time, I'm going to put a link right here in the comments where you can check out how I work with women one-on-one, because this is something that a lot of women struggle with. This is something a lot of women have a hard time with, and they're like, oh, come on, I've been doing this forever. I feel like I've been, busting my butt. I've been counting calories and all these things, and yet my stomach is still like, oh, right? There's a portion of this that it takes a certain amount of time for your body to shift over, and then the other portion of it too, of course, is doing the right things for your body, your system, to get you the right result. So that's what I got for you guys tonight. Let me know if you have any questions or you need any other help. But other resources I have for you are, as always, my book, The Female Fat Solution. This is on Amazon, where I talk more about intermittent fasting in here. I talk about protein in here, as well as nutrition that matches your hormones and your cycle throughout the month. I also have my podcast, The Female Health Solution, that you can subscribe to. And then my YouTube channel is Dr. Beth Westy, where you can subscribe to that to stay updated on all my videos that come out. All right, that's what I got for you guys tonight. Have a great rest of your night, and I will see you later.